Hey, y'all. Welcome back. This is your girl, Ari B. You can follow me on Instagram at _ Ari, and that's with 2 eyes, hoes. Never forget it. Today, my lovely co-host is out. I have a guest co-host with me, you guys. I'm sorry. With me in the building. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hey, y'all. Y'all might remember me from the last episode, well, a few episodes ago. I'm Robin, the owner of Stay Lit Candle Company, and I'm kicking it with y'all today.
We also have a lovely guest in the building. We've had her before. She's always a good time. She was on our previous show. And I'll let her introduce herself as well.
What up, y'all? I'm Swagright, a.k.a. Swagright Tony in the building. Oh.
Tell them where to follow you. Yeah.
My bad. At Swagright Show, pretty much everything except for Twitter. Because I'm Swagright C on Twitter. It doesn't make sense, but that's what I am.
Swagright, where does C come from?
Okay, so when I started my Twitter, I was still Swagright Clothing.
Okay.
So that's where the C comes from.
Okay, cool. And I definitely have some of that clothing. Yep, go cop that, y'all. She is a woman of many hats. How about you give us a brief description of what you do? I know what you do, but let them know what you do.
I'm like a Renaissance person now at this point. I do a little bit of everything. Okay, so right now, currently, I'm pushing my new single, Cakes. I just recently switched it up and just decided to stop managing music artists and make my own music. So now I'm a rapper. So, new single Cakes is out, all streaming platforms. My next single is going to be dropping January 17th, Martin Luther King Day. It's called Slave House. It's lit, it's ratchet, and it's woke at the same time. So, that's what we do.
She always throw a little woke in there, y'all. Tony for mayor.
Hey. So, it's featuring High Potency. If anybody's familiar with him,
I'm definitely familiar.
He's from Ipsy Arbor, so y'all check him out. And then we got the Swagright clothing. We just dropped the Swagright Santa sweatshirt for Christmas. Order yours so you can get it by Christmas by the end of this week.
She brought me clothing, you guys. And she always brings lovely gifts.
Yeah, I always bring gifts. I feel like a hater because I brought one of the candles and you got the candle company and
she no. And it's lit, bitch.
Let me see it though.
But I support all. I got a bunch of Stay Lit candles. They all up and through my house, but Tony makes shit that smells good as well.
I just started doing the
I have her
candles
incense.
And
it smell good.
That's
What's
the one I dropped
melon?
for my birthday. Yeah.
This melon? What kind of melon is this?
It's cantaloupe and watermelon.
Yeah, this smells
One
good.
time for the candle companies. Black owned.
We love the
But she's not just a candle company, but both of them sell candles. Black owned.
This smells good. This is why I love candles. I do this all day. Just sit there and
she's sitting there sniffing it like how people do them new shoes.
Yeah.
So on top of all that, I got an app out. If you go to my Instagram, link in my bio, you can get to my website. Has a little download for my free app. It's a little game, good for the kids. Kids like, you got games on your phone. You can be like, hold on just a second. I'm gonna get you this Swagright app. It's called Draw and Ball by Swagright, and it's simple. It's fun.
Dope, y'all.
It's a little bit addictive. So.
A little bit addictive. It's got them Candy Crush type of.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's really simple, but it's difficult. So as an adult, once you play that first couple levels and you like, dang, I just died after the third level, you're going to be like,
what the fuck?
I know I can do better than this.
Right. Right. So, I also heard I know you have the single Cakes out right now, but I also heard that LMA cover that you did as well. So how are you feeling dabbling in music, like coming from managing to putting out your own?
I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, jumping into it, but now that I basically put down the foundation and I got, some very heavy hitters behind me, shout out Coalition DJs Detroit, I'm excited, you know what I'm saying?
As you should be. Doing many things.
I'm going down to Atlanta in January to debut the single. Well, not debut the single because we really debuting the single this Thursday at my listening party, 734 Brewery, 4 to 6. Y'all can pull up, Ypsilanti, Michigan. But, you know, the single is coming out on Martin Luther King Day, Monday, January 17th. I'll be down in Atlanta then. So...
I love Atlanta.
I love Atlanta too.
I love Atlanta too. I call it like a Southern Detroit. Like it just feels home there.
And you will literally catch yourself at the club at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like
it's real. It's real. It's real. I love Atlanta as well.
So I'm excited to get back down to Atlanta because I haven't been back since the pandemic started, and the fact that I'm going down there to network with DJs, Coalition, Nerd DJs, you know, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it sounds like, can you put me in? Okay, like I said.
Come on, I got the Airbnb. And I told them.
I'm not be on. Not when I'm all through that bitch twerking on all the mattresses. Nah,
I'm telling you,
it's gonna be a lit situation.
Okay, 'cause I stay lit. You feel me?
All the time.
You feel me?
Y'all like that plug idea for my guest house for today?
Y'all got that?
Hey.
So, other than getting into music now, do you have previous projects before this, or this is your first time doing music from managing?
I mean, I've always been the type of person to write stuff. Like, my notes in my phone is crazy. I
got a Libra rising, so I be here with
I've always been around artists, and so you know I've always been the type of person. Yeah, I'll freestyle. Yeah, so if there might be something, if I ever blow up, there might be a few tracks that drop out of nowhere that got a verse with me on it. But you never know.
Yeah. Okay, so we touched on what Tony has going on. Now, the topic of the day for today, ladies, let's get into it. Accountability.
Huh? What's that?
Are you saying other people don't have it or you don't?
Sometimes I don't.
So, what does that depend on?
We got to be grown-ups and do grown-up things.
Sometimes, you know, you just want to have your way. Like, no. Okay, yeah. No.
Sometimes you just want to have your way.
Off. I can do whatever, and I ain't going to give a fuck. Sometimes. When it's beneficial to me.
I was about to ask her when does that come into play, but clearly when it's beneficial. I was about to say, but clearly it's when it's beneficial to you.
When it's beneficial to me.
Okay. What about you, Tony? Do you take accountability for yourself, and when does it apply?
Okay, so as a Libra, accountability always applies because it's something that I'm going to expect from you. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it always applies. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm always 100% accountable. Sometimes I just have to step back and, you know, swallow my pride a little bit as a Libra. And that might take me, 24, 48 hours,
24 to 48 hours.
35 business days.
Right?
Depending on the situation.
Depending on the situation.
Do it depend on the relationship? Like, does your accountability?
Because if I like you, I'm going to just be like, fuck.
Not even like you. Do you tend to, like, does your mother have to take accountability more?
I have to like you.
Let me get out the question.
If I don't like you, I don't care.
Okay, so not for people you're dating. Accountability applying to friendships or family members or business relationships or anything of that.
Family, I hold family very accountable.
So do you hold your family more accountable than you hold the person you're dating? You giving your body parts too? You hold them more accountable?
Yeah, I hold my family more accountable because, it ain't no makeup sex with the fam.
Not it ain't no makeup sex.
The fam can't say sorry in the same way.
I think I hold myself more accountable when it comes to certain people. Like,
what do you mean by you hold yourself more accountable?
I will be more conscious of, okay, you know what? I was wrong. I shouldn't have been on that or whatever because I'm stubborn as hell too. So
that you are. We both are.
We are. That's why I be taking too long. But the last time, see me.
Last time almost killed me. I'm like, I was y'all ever seen me with the dude from Ed and Nettie looking out the window. I was like, so we just not gonna say shit.
So, all right, it's her birthday. Okay,
it's funny I picked this topic.
No, it's my birthday
for this episode with you guest hosting with me. Ain't it
That's funny?
Won't he do it? Like,
yes, he will.
Because we can talk about it.
Listen, we can talk about some accountability. I had to swallow.
We both did. We both took some accountability.
But it's all about growing too. You gotta understand. You gotta take yourself out of your feelings sometimes. That be holding a lot of people back too. And that's another thing that I'm learning. For real, is thinking with my feelings. Like my feelings is always involved in everything. It's always about how I feel. So it's when you take a step back and just, okay, well, this is what happened and this is what it is. You take it for what it is, and then it's easier to move on from a lot of things too.
To the point where like your emotions is clouding reality at this point. It's only based off of the feelings that you have and not necessarily what is reality at that point.
Exactly. So, hey, life is about learning.
We all human. We all human. So what are some of the ways you ladies take accountability when you do want to apply it? Like, do you initially, I'm sorry, this is what I did? Or are you one of the people that, like when you used to get in trouble with your mama and shit, and what you want from the store? Mm-hmm. Y'all them type?
I'm the type of person that I feel like.
I know your answer.
Sometimes I misunderstand, so I want to know how you feel about what I did first before I tell you how I feel about what I did.
Because I want to know how to feel. I want to know.
Yeah, I got to know how I should go into this.
Exactly.
Should I apologize, or I'm not going to waste my time apologizing if you just going to be mad anyway. Like, that type of thing.
I mean, not as much that as much I want to understand where you coming from and exactly why you mad, because I might not even understand it fully. I might have something in my head. I think you mad because this, that, and the other, and you really mad because it's just the principle of fact. You know what I'm saying?
And you just want to confirm what's really going on before you start acting the ass, because I can act the ass.
I could just start saying sorry, and I'm saying sorry for something that you know, it's not even what
if
you
acting
mad
the
about.
ass had a captain, be stupid. I can honestly say that. Like, I've been working on when to act the ass, but once my act the ass cap is on.
Y'all heard that TikTok? Act the fool, act the fool, act the clown. Y'all ain't heard that one?
Or that Holy Spirit.
Hey,
Holy Spirit. Because I'm finna.
All right, let's go.
I'm finna show my whole entire ass, booty hole included. Is that just a me thing or no? Like, do you have levels to your accountability? Well, I guess we already talked about that, but
I feel like I've grown out of that a little bit. You really got to be somebody who can really take me there to get me to that level at this point.
That's what I'm working on.
Because I'm really just protecting my energy at this point. I don't even want to be around nobody who's going to take me there.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. That's facts. So, in situations where people are taking you out of your character, let's just say you had an argument. You blew up. Like, somebody started the argument with you. You blew up, and you whooped their ass. Do you be like, okay, I whooped your ass because you was pissing me off, or do you say, you should never have that much control over me to make me beat your ass?
Who is the person?
So it depends on the person.
It depends on the person, because if
so does it depend on the consequences you're going to receive?
If we take it there, then I don't give a fuck. And it's
somebody at work. Say somebody at work pissed you off to the point where it made you act out of your character enough to whoop your ass in that moment.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have been acting like that. I ain't going to tell that.
Say when money involved, it's going to always be, oh, no, I shouldn't
have been acting like that. I'm going to tell my manager, like, listen, that is not me. I'm sorry. I did not. No, I shouldn't have never let her get to me like that.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't even think you could take me there at work.
At work, yeah.
I've been taken there before.
Now today
too
you can't
but
take
today,
me there.
I'm
yeah.
too slick at work. I'll get you fired before.
Today you can't, but a couple
Maybe
at
5 years
ACS.
ago.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
why I got
shit.
fired. That's why I got fired. Because I let a
Literally.
bitch take me there, and I shouldn't have never let her.
You
I
literally
shouldn't
got-
have never let her.
I forgot
Damn.
about that, y'all.
I was
See,
mad
at
as
work,
hell.
I'll be the one that took somebody there.
Right, and then are you gonna be the one that like then go lay back like, what do you mean?
And then I didn't even act a fool. It was just the fact that it was me.
I'll be the one to take you to the point where I'll fight you, but I was defending myself.
You was defending, like it was in self defense, Your Honor.
She swung first. It was on camera. And I made sure of it.
Especially if it's some cameras without no audio.
Okay.
You ain't seen me do nothing. You see me sitting there sipping water, and I could be hoed. You a bitch.
Yes.
And it's gonna look just like that. What about in situations with a mate or a family member? Does it?
I fought my sister last summer.
Ooh, not
I
last
fought my
summer.
sister and my cousin.
I
It
ain't
is
fought
what the
nobody
fuck it
since
is.
1902. Shall
Wait,
I'll
so-
fall apart.
That
So
was the
are
first-
you
I
saying-
did fall apart.
Not for
I was,
real, no.
I was hurting. I really realized I'm too old to be fighting out here in these streets. I
So
was sore afterwards.
So if you don't mind me, like, what happened to get you to that point to where you fought your sister, or is it something like y'all fight and make up? Because that's a thing too.
Me and my sister don't generally fight. We just got to the point where I feel like, how could I put this? She was having a midlife crisis in the midst of the pandemic, as a lot of people did, and she was doing some things that I didn't
crisis
approve of as a big sister, and I just had to step in.
So
and
she your
say-
little sister.
Yeah, I had to step in and say my words.
You tried to little
Shit.
dog, little sis. My sister got that.
I mean, sometimes you
Sorry,
just gotta
but you
pull
do.
that big sister card and do what's best for the family.
Was you thinking you know it all or not? Because at a point you gotta let your little sister.
Let me tell you my role in the family. I'm the one who says what nobody else has the balls to say. That's my role in the family.
How do you say it?
I'm the too real nigga in the family.
Yeah. So have y'all made up since then? Like, have you took like
Kind of.
kind of.
We
What
speak-
could you
we
have
speak-
done better in that situation? That's taking accountability, because there's always accountability you can take, and that's what I'm learning.
I feel like I handled that situation the best I could at that point in that time.
Did she swing on you first?
I don't even remember. I can't even lie. I don't remember. I was that angry. By the
You
time
was there.
by the time we started
was just
fighting, I was that
happening.
angry. We fought. We tussled. Some things happened, and then my daddy broke it up. It was over.
Oh, what was your daddy the only person that like? Did y'all fight at like a family function? Was it that like heated?
Oh no, it wasn't at a family function.
No.
But we was at my daddy's house.
Okay, thank God Pops was there to break
The
it up.
immediate family was there, but
Because still, even if, because I know that some people relationships, not saying it because you already said that's not you and your sister relationship, but it's always something you could have done better on both parts. It's been a minute since but I get into it with my sister too. So that's why I'm like, did you little sister her? And
I mean,
that's
I
what
can't
my
even say
big
I
sister
didn't.
did to me. She little dog me,
you
and
the youngest.
I'm the baby sister.
Mm-hmm.
And me and the middle sister got into it because she wanted to get to talking crazy, and then we started tussling.
Middle
And
sisters always.
Who
talk
hit who
crazy.
first?
I hit her first.
Then it was something you could have did
because she
better.
provoked. She provoked me. But I mean, but see, at the time I was like 18,
Yeah,
so
he was young.
ain't no, like she had me fucked up, and it was go. That's all it was. So
It was motherfucking go time. So looking back on it, would you
looking
say-
back,
yeah.
I mean, I would just say like she shouldn't have, like, that's your sister, so she know things about you. So she got her ass whooped because she was talking too much. And if she wouldn't have been talking too much, she wouldn't. I mean, because even today, if she was to get to talking too much, then I gotta blow your shit out.
And that's just what it is.
Because don't do that, because I wouldn't do that to you. That's why I get mad with certain situations, because I wouldn't do that to you.
At some point, it just be the disrespect for me.
Yeah, you know?
So
Like,
you ladies would agree that it's some situations where sometimes it is just what it is. It's no accountability to be taken. This happened because it was a...
And then at the end of the day, you know, I know that I have control over myself. Like, I know that. I know that I could have just walked away. But sometimes certain situations just don't allow you to walk away from it, especially when it's, like, family for real, because you really got me fucked up. So, and it be like that.
Well, how about when within your relationship, do you feel like it's always a kind of ability to be, that's why I'm taking y'all down this road, to identify, is it the relationship that depends on the accountability? Is it the situation that depends on the accountability? And so on and so forth. We're going to dissect it today, y'all. Go down this journey with me, okay? So in your relationship, is it points where, okay, we got into this argument. I didn't have to say, fuck you, nigga, your feet stink after a long day of work. I ain't have to say that. That's a dumbass. Do you feel like it's always points where, like, yeah, I ain't have to say that. I ain't have to do that.
Yeah.
When does that come into play, though?
In a relationship, all the time. Sometimes.
So you feel like it's always something you could have been doing better within an argument when it comes to the person that you're dating?
I so don't like to argue.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it too. So I don't know
I'm
if
the
it's
type of
just
person, we argue too much, relationship over.
Listen, if I'm too stressed out, because when I'm stressed out, I get to tripping. Like, yeah, because why do your feet stink? Why I don't want to smell that shit.
Like,
I don't even want to look at you. Why do you have my charger? Why? I came to go get my charger and it's gone because your phone is plugged up to it in a whole different location. No, bitch, take my no. Like, that's when it gets to that point, I don't take no accountability because I'm just pissed off at everything.
So that depends on the relationship status. Like, if y'all on good terms, if y'all on bad terms, if y'all just doing bad and shit.
It's
just
them Libra scales. They gotta stay balanced.
That's such a thing with y'all. Them Libra scales, they get to tipping, baby. You better choose what you say. Because
we can be good and then now we not good.
Mm-hmm. But that's why Geminis relate to y'all.
But that go with the accountability, because with Libras, like, the accountability, it tips the scale. Like, you might do little stuff and it only tips the scale a little bit, then you do some bigger stuff and it's like,
or a lot of little stuff.
Yeah, it's like, so accountability matters to a Libra. So if you want to tip the scales in your favor for a Libra, be as accountable as possible, because you don't want it going that way.
So have you ever been in a situation where maybe not taking accountability ended your relationship with somebody, and you was like, shit, if I would have just took a little bit more accountability, maybe I'll still have a friend, or maybe I would still have this relationship, or I would still be tight with my cousin or anything like that?
Sometimes. And that, because sometimes it's like, when you're the one that's constantly taking accountability for everything that I'm doing, but you don't as well, because it takes two. So if I'm the one that's constantly like, you know what, I ain't even have to act like that, but then you turn around like, yeah, you sure didn't have to act like that, then I'm like, okay, well, fuck you. I don't give a fuck no more. But
that still don't change the premise of how you acted in that situation. What you did could have been the reason why they responded like that now. Like, bro.
Nah. We both talk about what we did. And maybe that's my problem. Because I feel like if I can own up to my shit, you own up to your shit. And it is what it is. Because, you didn't have to react to what I said or what I did, but you didn't have to take it to the moon. We both could have had some self-control, if that's the case. So, just because just like hey, we all, I mean, but you know, what's life without a little bit of toxic shit? Because everybody don't take accountability for shit, especially that not a nigga. Like, and then I don't know, I feel like I'm the only one trying to fix everything when I'm the only one just, oh, well, yeah, I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do this. Oh, if I ain't respond, or I should have responded and told her how I felt or what I really meant, and then I could still have a friend to this day. No, at this point, I already done took accountability for something. I don't give a fuck at this point. So if I keep doing and doing and doing and doing and I don't get nothing back, then you gonna eventually say fuck it.
But that's what I'm saying though, like in a situation where, because you can't give a person a timestamp on their response to you after you did something, like because you didn't take accountability right then, when you come back and try to take accountability, no, it's too late now. You did what you did.
You right, and that just happened to me. I told you about Asha. Yeah. I told you. The bitch still ain't hit me yet.
So how long do you try to take accountability for something that you honestly did before you say fuck it? Like, or is it a timestamp on it? Are you going to eventually, like, maybe not kiss no ass, but eventually just be like, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to reach out. Or is that like, I give you so many chances of reaching out and trying to take accountability, and after that, then?
That depends on the relationship.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
why?
If we're in a relationship and I'm reaching out and you just not responsive, like, what the fuck?
What else can I do?
What else can I do? Now it's goodbye. I mean, or sometimes that's just when I fall back and let you holler at me. Yeah.
That's what I typically do. After so long, I'll keep trying to reach out to you, and if you're not giving me nothing, then it is what
Especially
it is.
If you like know the person and like, okay, y'all in a relationship, you should know they love language, so you should know how to make it up. So if you doing everything you supposed to do and they still not being receptive, like,
then it's be like, fuck it. Yeah. As much as it may hurt,
is this
or
over
or suck.
You getting this? Is this over or not text?
Yeah.
Like
so what is
we
doing?
I'm following you on Instagram.
It get real.
We gonna take it there. Now you can't even, and I'm making you unfollow me too. So
you unfollowing on all social media once you fucking see that they not trying to fuck with you. Okay, I don't want no parts. It's cut communication then, huh?
Yep. And then
maybe
I just won't block
best.
you on my. I won't block you on my phone, but I will remove you from my social media. And so because you don't have to follow me on social media for us to be real life friends,
right?
And that's what a lot of people. See, I'm just one of the people who don't take social media as serious as everybody.
You don't.
So it's like, okay, well, fuck you. I don't want you watching my stories whenever you want to. I don't want you to be able to look at my page whenever you want to. But if you want to have a conversation, if you want to have a conversation with me, you still got my number.
Exactly.
That's how you get in contact with me for real, not Instagram.
Especially if it's that deep or on a level like that. Like, yeah.
Don't be lurking.
Yeah, don't lurk.
Because I feel like at that point, it's antagonizing to... That's like being left on red. Like, you just looking at my stories, but you ain't said shit.
But you ain't said nothing to me.
You can't be out here caring, but acting like you don't care.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. Say that, Tony.
Either you care
Tony
or
for
you don't
president,
care.
y'all. That's all I'm saying. Either you give a fuck or you don't. Like,
for real.
That's that. I feel like weird is like a trend right now. Like, everybody call everything weird, but that shit is literally weird.
For you to stories just every day, but you don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
I mean, with her.
With the person that you looking at. Like, why are you checking for me so hard?
How? Why?
But I can't, you know what, y'all, I'm a be honest, because I'm going to play devil's advocate, because I do go through, depending on the relationship, I do go through a phase where I will watch your stories for a break. If it hurt me like that, I will watch your story just to make sure, because I feel like my end-all, be-all is you doing shit on social media. So I'm making sure you not doing shit on social media, because if you doing shit on social media, in my head, I'm never fucking with you again.
But you can't.
Because I feel like that's the lowest thing you could do, is to get, like, to have a friend or a person that you love, were in love with, or a sister, a family member that you just tight as fuck with, for you to then go on social media and try to diss that person because y'all fall out, you don't even know if y'all gonna get back cool again. So to take that shit to social media is a different type of low for me. So I be trying to make sure you don't take it there from my own records, because I forget some shit. I smoke, y'all. I will forget some shit in a minute. And I think it's a trauma response. We always go back to that on our episodes. I think it's a trauma response. I think I suppress stuff that hurt me, but I don't feel like is an end-all, be-all. So I make sure you didn't do that end-all, be-all, because I'll forget everything else, to be honest. So is that weird?
No. I mean, I don't see.
Doing, like,
I just feel like if you're, but see, it's like you watching my page to make sure I'm not talking shit, basically. But if I talk shit, okay.
Talking shit goes with an extent, though, to me. Like, you can be like if we, like, say me and you, because me and you be arguing. Say we on the phone, we blah, 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 like we be doing. And then we hang up on each other. And then you get on your Snap story or your Instagram story and be like, bitch, fuck you. And just leave it at that. Then that's like, okay, bitch, fuck you too. I'll be talking to my phone. But if you get on, this bitch got put out in 19... not that I got put out, y'all. But if you do that type of shit,
yeah, that's
then
extra.
that's some
extra.
fuck shit.
That's extra. And but see, at the end of the day, if we not cool, then I mean, it's like you checking to see what I'm talking about is like why?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, like it's like why? I don't even know how to even ask why any other way, because why do you care about what I'm saying on social media, and then you gonna be watching for a very long time, because I might not say shit until a long time from now, or I might forget, or I might just not give a fuck. But I'm not.
This bitch, she don't post shit. Like, no way. So she got to give a fuck enough to post some shit, and that's typically
and I never do.
Yeah, that's typically what she don't.
I call you and vent about it.
Like, giving a fuck about a person and giving a fuck about doing enough to post it on Instagram, you just not that type of person. I can honestly say that. Like,
yeah,
just because you didn't talk your shit on Instagram about me when we fell out don't mean I don't know how much you love me, because I know how much you do care about me, but you don't care enough to do some shit on it. Like, that's the type of person you are.
But see, somebody that I don't give a fuck about, and then you want to talk some little shit, I might make a little post.
Like girly who tried to skirt on you. You got bitch.
You
don't even got door handles, sis. What the fuck?
Pulled up on me with no door handles on her whip, bro. I heard she got a new car. Shout out to the dart driving motherfuckers. Hey,
petty.
But she got a little new school neon. That's all a dart is. I'm sorry, whoever got a dart. I really don't give a fuck.
They do kind of look like neons, like the.
Yeah, they like a new age neon. They stopped making those. They started making darts.
That's funny as fuck. So, you guys, this has been a great episode. We always get off and go into our tangents. You know, that's just what we do here. Whether my host is here with me or not, I'm going to still go down a tangent, because that's just what both of us do.
You did great holding it down.
It felt so weird doing it today without her, y'all.
You're a natural.
But I miss her tremendously, you guys.
Yes. Wish
You
were honey.
Yes. Honey, we miss you.
I miss you, honey.
But she's out having a good time. She is taking a well-deserved day for herself. She does a lot, you guys, to be honest. So her needing a day to just chill and do something she needs to do.
Yeah, self-care.
I'm all for it. Self-care.
Yes. I love a good self-care day.
But I am your girl, REB. You can follow me on Instagram at _REB. You guys.
I didn't say my Instagram the first time. My personal is Miss Robin with 3 N's. And then I have Stay Lit Candle Company, where you get strong scented, smell good candles. They last a long time and they smell so good. Stay lit.
Facts. I have them all over my house.
Swagright at Swagright Show. SWAGRIGHT SHOW on pretty much everything except for Twitter.
on everything except, but I'm that way too. I'm the same on everything. So, but don't follow me because I won't follow you back, unlike Tony. All right, y'all.
I've been getting a lot of followers lately, so I haven't been following everybody back. But I'm trying.
Especially
if
not
you
on, like,
come on my
Facebook and shit.
page
I'm gonna follow
and
you, and
interact,
you better follow me back.
Oh yeah,
I did that to her too.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
if y'all on
like-
TikTok, definitely follow me on TikTok because I'm really trying to get my
Hey,
TikTok
I love
lit.
TikTok.
I'm trying to get my
I'm
TikTok
at
lit too.
Swagright Show
Y'all
on
can follow me on
TikTok,
TikTok
too.
though.
And make sure you use cakes. That Twix a TikTok sound.
Hey, twerking in my
If you be
seat,
dancing
and
on
y'all
TikTok,
can't see. Yeah,
I
twerking.
do at everybody who reposts the cakes sound. So
Oh,
get
period.
lit.
All right,
Stay
you
lit.
guys, stay lit.
Ha!
All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Honeybee Podcast. You can follow us at Honeybee Podcast, all one word, on Facebook and Instagram. We are coming from you from Hank Nation TV, Plug City. We a whole movement, and it's a wrap. Bye.